Hello friends, welcome back to MS Technologies. In this video, I'm going to show how to design home page for our e-commerce website. In last video, I have seen how to design a nav bar and how to get that nav bar in each and every page by using template inheritance. Now, let me start the server. Python manage.py run server. Now, open browser. Here 127. See, this is the nav bar whatever we created in last video. If you click on this about us, you will get information about e-shopping. If you click on contact us, here you will get contact details related to this e-shopping. Next, if you click on home, you will get home page details. Now if you click on this e-shopping, you will get home page only here also. Now here what I want to do is, here in this home page I want to display all products. I want to display all products. How to display that? For that, what code we have to write? Right, open here. Let me get to see here. What I'm going to write is, observe very carefully. To get the products on home page, what I'm going to do is, see here only I'm going to write after this nav bar. After nav bar, I'm taking one div class. Div class is equal to container. Div class is equal to container. Now inside this container, what we have to take? Inside this container, I'm taking one more class, one more div tag it here. Here I'm taking one more div tag. Div tag id I'm taking. id is equal to some demo something I'm taking like this, a demo. Next here class is equal to carousel. Carousel, carousel slide, like this I'm taking it here. Next here data ride iPhone ride, data ride is equal to carousel I'm taking like this. Here what is this carousel? Why we are taking carousel it here? What is the purpose of this carousel? Here by using this carousel we can create the slideshow it here. The carousel is a slideshow for cycling through a series of like images. We can take inside that slideshow, and any text kind of things we can take inside that slideshow, and custom mockups we can take inside the slideshow, and everything we can take inside that slideshow. For creating slides, we are taking this carousel class. Right. So next here, what is this data ride? Here I'm taking data ride also. What is this? This data ride attribute, it will tell to Bootstrap to begin animating the carousel immediately when the page loads. What this data ride will do? This attribute will tell to Bootstrap to begin animating the carousel immediately when the page loads. Now next what I am going to take inside this. Inside this div, what I am going to take is, observe very carefully. Here I am taking one unordered list. One unordered list I am taking it here. Class is equal to carousel indicators. Carousel indicators I am taking it here. Indicators. What this carousel indicators will do? Carousel indicators. Actually, on the below of the slideshow, we will get some dots kind of things. We will get some dot kind of things, right? Because of these indicators only, we will get those dots. These indicators are the little dots at the bottom of each slide. What these dots will do? Which indicates how many slides are there in a carousel. In the carousel total, how many slides are there? These dots will get indicated. And which slide the user is currently viewing. Which slide the user is currently viewing, this indicator will tell. What this indicator will do? Here I am using carousel indicator class. What this class will do? It will, in these indicators are the little dots at the bottom of the each slide, which indicates how many slides are there in the carousel and which slide is the user is currently viewing. That information will give this indicators, carousel indicators. Now inside this, what I am going to write? Inside this, I am going to take some list tags. So what you will take here, data hyphen target. Data hyphen target is equal to here ID. This one data hyphen target, it will represent ID. Demo is the ID. Demo is the ID. Next here, what we have to do it here? Here data slide. Data hyphen slide. Data hyphen slide hyphen 2. Data hyphen slide hyphen 2. What this one will do? What this attribute will do? This attribute specifies which slide to go to when clicking on the specific dot. On the bottom of the slideshow, we are getting some dots. Here, this data slide to attribute, what it will indicate, right? Which slide to go to when clicking on the specific dot. So here, what we have to take is equal to, I'm taking 0. 0 like this, I'm taking it here. Next here, class is equal to active. Active I'm taking like this. Same, I'm taking 2 more things at here. Total 3 dots I want to get. Total 3 dots I want to get it here. So here I'm taking total 3 things. Demo data slide, here I will take 1. Next one here I will take 2 like this. Here only active. First slide only active. Remaining 2 things are not active. So here I'm removing this activate here. Right, like this you will get it here. Right. Next, what I am going to do here, slideshow. From here, slideshow starts. From here, slideshow starts now. Here I am taking one comment also for more understanding purpose. Here for more understanding purpose, here I am taking one comment also. How to take the comment? Like this. Inside what I will take, slideshow starts here. Slideshow starts here. Like this I'm taking it here. But here what I want to write, very simple. Here observe very carefully. Here I'm taking one more div class. Here I'm taking one more div class. Div class is equal to, here I'll take carousel carousel. 1 minute. Here div class I'm taking, sorry, not carousel. Here I will take container carousel inner carousel inner carousel inner, no padding, and here I'm not taking padding, no padding, like this I'm taking it here. Inside this what I will take, inside this what we have to take, here I'm taking one more div class, div class carousel item is equal to carousel item active. Here first one carousel item active, first slide I'm taking active I'm taking it here. Inside this what we have to take, inside this div tag what we have to take, columns, I'm going to take column size and all it here. So here I will take one more div tag like div column classes I'm taking, class is equal to, here we have in bootstrap 4 so many column classes are there, and here column hyphen xcs extra small and xcs, here xcs hyphen 3 I'm taking. Next one is call hyphen sm hyphen 3 I'm taking. Next call hyphen md hyphen 3, these are the column classes and these classes will represent the columns. And right now here inside this what I will take, inside this I'm going to take one card, and inside this I'm going to take one card. Right, go to bootstrap website, go to bootstrap. How to go to bootstrap? Getbootstrap.com. Getbootstrap.com. Here if you click on this download, go to components. Here you can able to see the card is there. I'm going to take some cards. In the card only I'm going to display entire thing, and so now copy this card. Again go to PyCharm, inside this div tag paste that card like this, paste that card like this. Now this entire image part, do some indentation like this, now here this one also follow some indentation like this. Inside this what I'm taking, one card I'm taking like this, one card I'm taking like this at here. So inside this card only I'm going to display the image and the description. See here card title, image title I will display, and here I will put some description about that the product, and here I will put one here I'm going to put one button, and inside that button I'm going to give some details. If you click on that button you will get complete details about the product. Like that here I'm taking one card, right? In each page, in each slide, total how many images you want to show? Total 4 images I want to show, total 4 images I want to show. So now here take 4 times this card like this. In that case if you want to display total 4 images in each slide, if you want to display 4 images in each slide, then what we have to do, here take 4 images in each slide. Here I want to take 4 images in each slide at here. What we have to do, here take these images 4 times, and take images 4 times at here. Again this entire thing, and call xs3 this thing, and this entire thing from here to here, copy and take inside a carousel item and take inside carousel item means we have to take it here, means we have to take it here like this, right? Take one more thing, take one more thing at here, one more thing, take one more thing. Total 4 times I'm taking like this. Total 4 images I want to display in each slide. So here, that's why here I'm taking 4 times like this, right? So next what I want to do, 4 times, 4 times we took this one, and next what I want to do, so next what you guys will do, take this entire thing and here take this entire thing, here whatever you guys are taking, copy this entire thing. And why? Because here I want to get a total 3 slides and I want to get a total 3 slides. So here we have to take this one 3 times and we have to this one 3 times. So what we have to do here, what I want to do it here, see here, this one, from carousel item active, from carousel item active up to here, copy, copy from carousel item where we are taking 1 minute, give me 1 minute, that end devs all the things we have to take properly. So here last these two is there, and this one is the total 3 is there. Okay, up to here, up to here. So now again take third time also like this, save this one, save this one. Now up to here, now up to here we'll check once what it will happen. And now up to here we'll see the position. Finally what I want to get, I want to get a slideshow. In each slide I want to get 4 products, like that a total 3 slides I want to get. So now let me check up to now what happened. Okay, we are getting like this. Okay, here we are getting like this. Give me 1 minute. I'm removing this one, not required now. Okay, you got like this, all the things you got like this. Okay, so now here I'm going to write some CSS code. Here we have to write some CSS code. Now I'm going to apply that CSS code also at here. I think one more div is missed at here, that's why it is showing like this. Okay, we'll see all the adjustments, whatever the things are there. First go and implement a CSS part inside a title. After that title take style tag, after title take some style tag at here. Here only I'm taking style. Inside this what we have to take CSS, I'm taking like this, and dot call hyphen md-3, md-3. How to display this one? And here I want to display this one like how to display this one, display here inline hyphen block, next here margin left. This is the CSS code, and CSS code margin hyphen left. Here what we have to take, -4 pixels something I'm taking like this. Next here what we have to do, next here what we have to do it here. Next after this, here what we have to do, and next here I'm going to take dot carousel dot carousel hyphen indicators. We took indicators also and indicators dot active. Indicators means 3 dots you will get and a bottom of the slides. And here what we have to take those dots. I'm talking about the dots colors and here I'm going to take some color for that dot and what color and background hyphen color. Background hyphen color. Here I'm going to take blue color. Background hyphen color, blue color I'm taking it here. Next here what I'm going to do, dot call hyphen md hyphen 3 image. Image I'm taking it here. Inside this what I'm going to write. Inside this what I'm going to write, image. Here width, the height I'm going to take. Width I'm taking 100%. Next here height I'm going to take. Width I'm taking 100% and height I'm taking like height I'm taking automatically it will take the height here. Next here I'm going to take like body dot carousel here indicator li list I'm taking like this. Inside this indicator what you will take, inside this what we have to take, indicator list and background color blue I am taking like this. Next here what I am going to do, next here dot call hyphen md hyphen 3 here what I will take, image I took, right? Next body carousel list also we take it here. Already this call we took it here, right? Not required it here. Next after that list what we have to take, body dot carousel hyphen indicators carousel hyphen indicators. Inside this what we have to take, here we have to take like a bottom 0 we have to take it here. Next what we have to do, next here body dot carousel hyphen control here I'm talking about that indicator buttons and the previous and next control buttons and previous icon and comma body dot carousel hyphen control hyphen next hyphen icon like this I'm taking it here. And here I'm going to talk about that indicators and indicators I'm going to talk it here. And here I'm going to take background color I'm taking like background color what I'm taking here, I'm taking some blue color something it here, blue color I'm taking it here. Next here I'm going to take like body dot body dot no padding, no padding, body dot no padding, 1 minute, no padding. What we have to take after no padding? Curly brace, close. Inside this we have to take padding hyphen left, padding hyphen left 0, 0 we have to take. Next padding right, padding hyphen right 0 I am taking, 0 I am taking like this. Save this one. This is the CSS code which we have to write. And here what about these things? And these things are the controls and previous next control buttons blue color I want to display. And next here column sizes and column sizes I'm taking, and with the 100% height auto I'm taking like this. And right, so this is the CSS code what we have to take. And CSS code what we have to take it here. And so next what I'm going to do next up to here, what is the position we'll see. And up to here, once restart the server before going to browser, just once restart the server once. Give me 1 minute. Server started. Go to browser now. Here, just refresh this one. Okay. So we will get like this. So we'll get all cards like this, and all cards will get like this. And here, just right, you'll get cards like this, and the cards details everything. See here, so these are the, see, and left. Next you will click on this one, you will go for next page. If you click on this next slide, you will go on. Now if you click on this previous slide, if you click on this previous slide, you can able to go like this, and the previous screen, next screens like this, you can able to go at here, right? So like this, so you can get the cards and the slide shows. Now what I'm going to do, in this cards I'm going to put some images also. Inside this cards I'm going to put some images also. Let me check how you will get. So now here already I downloaded some images, and inside my templates folder already I downloaded some images. Now I'm going to put all those images and let me check how we will get it here. So now here go to templates folder where we have our project templates. Go to that location. Here inside users, here I have PyCharm projects. Inside this DJ projects shopping cart, inside this static folder is there. Inside static folder images, I downloaded some images like this. I downloaded some images like this. Now here, right, I'm going to take all these things at here, and see one by one I will take all the things. And here see here, this is the card. This entire thing is nothing but a card. This entire thing is nothing but a card at here. And now inside this we will get that product image and the details. And now here see, and here src is there. Here I am going to replace like this. And here what I am going to do, inside this I am going to take like here I'm going to take like this, and percentage static here images slash image 11 something I'm taking it here. At the end percentage and we have to close like this. We have to close like this at the end and 1 minute here where okay not required it here. We have to take like this. We have to take like this. Save this one. Percentage static image. Here better to take double quotes. You will get clear clarity. Okay. So like this I took it here. Save this one. Save this one. Here image 11 what I have and if you go to here image 11 means N95 mask is there and so that's why here I am giving card title is N95 mask and here card test I am giving protection from COVID-19 and here button name I am giving details like this I am giving it here and save this one. Save this one. Now go back to home page. Now here refresh this one. Refresh. Oh, we are not getting image. Just a minute. Let me check once. Static images, image 11. Why we are not getting this? Load static. Are you loading the static at here or not? Load static. We are loading static at here. No problem. Inside that, what is the name for this? Image 11. Here what I took? Here what I took at here? Here also I took images. Inside images folder. Images. Image 11 only I took it here and static folder. Images folder. Inside that I took like this and save this one. Save this one. Just restart the server once. So now here if you observe, it here, wherever we have images, all the places I put some images at here. So total here I placed 12 images. So I downloaded some images and I placed it here. See here, these are the images which I downloaded. Where we have all these images inside a static folder. Images, we have all these images. Now inside our template also, here inside card, I changed all the things. See here, image, static images, image 1. Second one, static images, image 2. Third one, static image, image 3. Fourth one, static image, image 4. So like that, all the things I changed, I put some images at here. So now let me check those images will come on the browser or not. So now go to browser. Here 127. See here we are getting all those images like this. So these are the images which I downloaded yet here. So here see I took N95 mask like this. This is the card title. So this is the description, protection from COVID-19 something. And here if you click on this details, you will get some details about that image, that product. Here I'm not mentioned anything inside the details. It just I created buttons and here I didn't code anything for this details button. So like this we are getting all the images in slideshow. See if you click on this you will get other images. If you click on this you will get other images. If you click on this like this total 3 slides are there here. See and bottom you can able to see these dots also and 3 dots you are getting it here 1 2 3 and 3 dots you are getting it here and total 3 slides are there. Each slide 4 images are there. For this what we did here I took one Carousel class. Here I took one Carousel slideshow, bootstrap related Carousel. It is the related to slideshow. The Carousel is related to slideshow. See here what I took. Observe carefully once again what I did it here. See here I am taking Carousel slide. And here this data and iPhone target what it will represent? It will represent ID. Data iPhone slide and here carousel indicators means below of that slideshow you are getting 3 dots, and these 3 things will represent those dots. So now it here, if you come to here, inside this carousel item, that screen, that slideshow items, and inside that carousel item, what I am taking, total 3 columns I am taking like this, and inside that I am taking card, and inside that I am taking card like this. Here what we have, card details, and the card title is there, right? Like card text is there, button go somewhere, and if you click on this, it will go to, right, some details, description about the product and all these things. And like this, a total 12 cards I took it here, total 12 cards I took it here. Now here on browser we are getting like this, right? Here these images are the static images, and I'm not taking these images from database. I will change, and I will take the images also from database. I will do, and right, this is the just a home page design like this I want to get it. Slideshow we are getting, and we are getting some product also, right? Here card title, description, and some buttons also we are getting it here, right? Later, right, we'll implement remaining things also, and I will get all images from database, and here I will give card titles and some description. Here I will give details. If you click on this details button, it will navigate to that product information. It will navigate to that product information, complete information you will get there, and so there you will get one button, add to cart also. If you click on that add to cart, that product will be added to your cart. If you guys don't know about Bootstrap and CSS, don't worry. I'm going to share this code in detail section. My Facebook link is there. There I'm going to post this code, so you guys can take this code and go through this. Nothing is there, easily you guys can able to understand. I hope you guys are enjoyed this video. If you guys are enjoyed, please like and share to your friends also. Ask them also to subscribe this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.